Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Oztron and we are back with StarRupture. We are currently on the January 2026 release of the game, and we are on the latest update as well, which just recently came out, which is the 1.02 update, and it really just had a few simple fixes with mainly, I think, crashing and some stability stuff, which I have not really experienced in this game. I think my game crashed maybe once, but I think that was my recording software that caused it, not the game itself. But other than that, performance-wise, the game's been really good. You know, now that we got the quadrant thing figured out where we can split our base up using these walkways like I have right here into these sections, then that will that helps us keep the lag down between all the machines and all that. So let me show you guys kind of what I've done. I have been non-stop doing things with this and optimizing our base and getting the advanced materials to flow pretty good, and got our rails upgraded as well. So we are now on the level 3 rails. So we have actually, we're about to get the what is this one, get the LEM thing for that done. And then what is the other one? Oh, we got this. Oh, we got this. Okay. This one is the upgraded wind turbines version 2. So what were we on before? Oh yeah, we got the bigger base core. Okay. So yeah, that's what we got in last episode, was the bigger base core. Started putting those down. That really helped with the space situation, because the other earlier base core, which is this one, the version 1, only gives like 20 cooling points towards your base, and it's real tiny and you need 1,000,000 of them, and this one's 250 points to the base. So that's pretty good. However, our base is maximum upgraded now, if you guys saw the last video. So we're at level 5 on our base, and so we have like 10,000 cooling capacity, and we're only at half of that, so not a big issue. Now, one thing that I was really focusing on over the last 10 hours of playing that I've been doing is the clever robotics. I wanted to get to this version 3 rail, so finally got all the products going into that to get the rail done. Man, it takes forever. Look, we're at like 499,000 to get to upgrade to the next upgrade. So it is a slow process. Like I said, it literally took 10 hours just to get it, if not more. I think we're actually on more now, to get to the rail version 3. Now, I took a day off where I didn't do a recording because I was sick, so I just spent that whole day basically doing a bunch of recordings and things like that, and not recordings, but a bunch of gameplay to level up stuff, and because I've been sick. So I'm still recovering, but I'm doing much better and feel better, although still just my voice is still jacked up. Hopefully we can get this upgraded. I'm gonna have to focus on this next item, getting these pressure tanks to go in quicker, and so that's what I did before to get the rails. I like, that was like a different thing. I can't remember what item it was. I think it was the electromagnet or something like that. and so I just focused on making that produce as many as possible, and that got us to upgrade that. And then at the same time we got this one too, so let's go ahead and claim that. We've got a new building. It's weird, it didn't give me any dialogue with that. All right, so the wind turbines, cool. Okay, so for today's video, I want to show you guys a little bit of the base structure that I have set up so far, because we are now on the kind of final stages of the mega base. We only have a few products to unlock, and if we go over here, we're at 86% on this one. I need to unlock this guy right there, the dang scanner, and I need 400 of those. Plus we got to send those up to space as well, using the cargo launcher thing. And then also on the compounder, I need to unlock this iron injector thing, which requires a bunch of pressure tanks. So I just started getting to the point of making these, and I almost have everything being made that's in the game. And what the heck? Oh my gosh, what is going on over here? Oh no, that's too close. Part of my base is under... wait, what? Oh, it's another one, actually. No, wait. I thought it was that part of our base. It's one that's way off over there. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to go exterminate the critters from that, because that's my titanium production over there. So I have various production on the map set up. Oh, no. We have two of them. Two of them are messed up. Okay, well, I have titanium here. And all it's doing is making the titanium housings. That's basically its only job. And it might be making something else, but I think it's just doing titanium housing so they can help feed it to our base without me needing extra machines. And because you need a lot of titanium housings, and you need a lot of like the wolfram powder and stuff like that. So I have facilities around the area that are focused on building just one particular item, and then we're feeding it in using the drones. But we have another one right there. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's right next to the lemon souls. Okay. That's next to that first base that we went over and attacked early in the first part of the game. Okay. I'm still going to lose my voice through this, so apologies for having to clear my throat so much. But let's go ahead and look here. Let's go to our heal. Golly, excuse me. So, here's what our base is right now. So, we have everything flowing pretty good. Now, we did get to the level 3 rails. So what I did is I upgraded all of the inner framework, basically, with the level 3 rails. And I left the outer frame, or outer rails, basically at level 2. And then I even have like some that are coming from the drone deliveries slowed down to level 1, so that you can see it's like a steady flow and how it's kind of coming in, and it's reducing the jam. Like this jam, it kind of jams up and then it slows back down and clears itself. So I don't know why it's jamming right now, but it's usually flowing pretty good. Like you can see, it's the helium. For whatever reason, something required a bunch of helium. All right, sorry about that. I had to get a drink. Golly, my congestion is still pretty bad. I'll try to cut all that out of the mic. But yeah, we have a bunch of helium coming in right there. And I might actually slow that down unless something's really needing it. We might need something. We might have something that's really needing it. So I'm going to just let it be for now. Usually it's not an issue. But even over here, so God, I got to walk all over here. I wish the drone had, since we have to build such large facilities, I wish the drone had a larger coverage area. You know, that I think that would be helpful, or maybe we can upgrade it so that it can extend out further or something like that. That would be kind of cool. But I guess, you know, because I guess they do have to limit it, to be honest, because you could use the drone to like infiltrate bases and things like that. So I guess they need to limit it. But yeah, like, so these things coming in from here, and I have the wolfram wire coming in. That's all using level 1 rails, merging with level 2 rails. And then over here, it's going into level 3 rails. And then all the way on the back, it's kind of looping around and going wherever it needs to go. But so far, everything's running pretty good. One of the things I did also, because I am going to do something in this episode where you guys have been suggesting messing with the large auto turrets and just turrets in general, and putting it around one of the monoliths to see about protecting our base from the large base bug invasions. So what I did is I set up a bunch of these storage bins right here, and I collected a bazillion of these items here. We got bazillion batteries, and we have hardening agents, and I have another stash over there, but I'll show you guys here in a second. But I have a bunch of these, and then if we go over here, basically what I want to do is I surrounded you guys can see that platform off in the distance over there. I might use this rifle. Yeah, you see that platform right there? So that is basically near a monolith. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade that base to level 5, like right off the bat. I didn't even know that you could do that. But if you guys didn't know, you can actually upgrade. I think I haven't done it yet, so I don't know. All I did is I spent 10 hours collecting all the resources to do it because it needed like literally like 9,000 batteries or something like that in order to max upgrade it in one shot. And then I needed like 270 freaking meteor rocks and all that. So, and a bunch of the ignitium or whatever. And the ignitium is probably the easiest thing to get out of here because you get 5, usually around 5 for each one of them that you collect. But the meteor heart things are like the worst. And then making the products over here with these machines, it takes forever. So like we needed a bunch of these accumulators. So I just set up a thing where I just have a dedicated machine doing accumulators and one making these, and then it basically, I had to turn off, you know, it being sent to the cargo launcher being sent up to the space or whatever, and just collect a ton of these because I needed like 3,200 or something like that. It's ridiculous, but got everything moving pretty good over here. Like you guys can see, things are going and they're being shot off into the cargo launcher thing, and so that's cool. I do have some base core things over here that are keeping this base core cooled, and it's also doing that one too. I think it's all in the same range, but yeah, we have to figure out what's going on over there. So I guess I didn't expect that. I guess we'll take care of that first because I need my titanium back online. That might be why our system is clogging up over there, because the machine that requires titanium is backed up or something. So I guess let's make sure, do I have all the things I need? I have some ammo and all of that. So I'll stick with this rifle, so we can get a glimpse of what the heck is going on over here. Man. So I guess some bugs came out over here and infected this whole area. Holy cow. Okay, I think I see... actually, I don't know if I do see. There might be... we have to clear the little blob around the area, and we need to do it quick. So I'm going to save real quick. All right, we are saved up. So let's head into this mess, and then we'll start our mega turret invasion here soon. Oh god, this thing is huge. I didn't seem to think that I was killing our shields. Now, some of you guys actually mentioned, basically, I'm going to pause this for a second before I get attacked. When I did the last episode, we went over and tried to jump the radiation zone using the teleporter and everything, and a lot of you guys said to use the 50% or whatever shield generator that, you know, extends your shields by 50%. So I did try all that and it still didn't make any difference. So I just think that whole area is radiated, and I don't think there's a way to get over there. So I think the devs made sure that I couldn't infiltrate. So we might have to figure out something else, maybe using a mod or something like that. I don't know if any of those exist just yet, but we'll have to see. But anyway, I'll worry about that at a different time, and we'll see if we can explore that area at some point. But let's get this place cleaned up. Oh shoot, they're already coming. Okay, where? One thing with this blue thing around us, it makes it hard to see where the infection is. Okay, is that it, or is there another one?
I can relax now.
Oh really? Oh, there's just one? Okay, cool. Well, that made it easy. I guess because maybe it's a level 1 base. Because my other base, when it got attacked last time, it had like 3 of them or something that kept coming back. What in the world? This save thing, that's one thing that I wish when the game saves, that it just locks the computer for a second. So yeah, we need this over here because that's our titanium area right there. Oh, we got this one too. Shoot. Let's run over here and deal with this guy too. Man, I guess the bugs came down off the mountain over here and took out both of these. I don't know. Oh, I hear the bugs already. Where are they coming from? So they're coming before I even got over here. Okay, well, let's just run. Run. Okay, this should just have one also. So let's get over here. And it should kill all the bugs. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There's not a lot of bugs. Is that all of them? Because more are supposed to spawn back. That's weird. There's only just those 4? No other bugs? Let's get a little closer. Maybe it's just a level 1 thing, because normally, like, the bugs will continue to spawn on us. Huh. Okay. Well, that's weird. I don't know. It seems... It actually kind of seems like it's a little bugged out. There we go. So now I can clean the infection off here. That's weird. Okay, well, let's go head over to our new location that I set up. I'll show you guys over there and show you a little bit of what I've prepared for. Just as a quick note, I noticed that as I'm running away, the music is still playing over here. Like there are enemies over here, but I don't see any. So maybe that's an issue. Oh, wait, there is a bug over here. They're on these things. What the heck is going on? Okay, wait a second. Oh, these are getting infected. What the heck? Yo, get off my stuff, man.
Reloading.
Oh, God. I love how these things jump around. It is, like, crazy creepy when they do that. These bugs are, like, definitely pretty cool. It's one of the best parts of this game. Especially for someone who doesn't like spiders. I'm not a spider guy. Okay. Alright, cool. So, that should be back online. I don't know what was going on. It's weird. Alright, well, I'll see you over at my new turret mega base. Alright guys, we are here at our main backup base, and I also redid this entire base too. So if you guys knew this, or remember, this was all like spaghettified, and I used this base to provide items over to our main base using only the drones. So these are all drones right there, delivery drones that are taking the main materials to our base over there, so that I don't have to build a bunch of machines. Instead, I can kind of build all the machines over here. So if we look, you guys can see that I've implemented the same rail system that we have over there. The only difference is these are all on level 3 rails, and it's really, right now, I think it's mainly delivering the wolfram powder to the area over there, and then that's basically what it's sending. I was having it send some other stuff in order to mass produce some of the items, you know, but now everything is just kind of on pause at the moment. Most things are actually paused in our factory, basically, because we've made just about everything, and it's only making the last few advanced items until we unlock the next tier. Now over here, this is our mega turret base that I'm going to build. I haven't built it yet, but I kind of started the build process on it so that I can kind of experiment with you guys to figure out how to deal with these monoliths and see if we can figure out a good strategy for this, because I've seen a couple other videos where people have attempted to surround a monolith with turrets and stuff, and some been successful and some not. So it is all lit up right there, and hopefully when this activates, it won't activate over there, but it'll instead come after this guy. So what I did, because a lot of you guys have suggested, is put these beam supports in front of our base. It's not 100% surrounded, because it's mainly a big old cliff down here, and so I have the back open so that I can get to the thing itself. And what I was saying is, if you click on choose level, I think from what I'm understanding, you can actually skip all of these, and because as you do these and fill these up and start doing them one at a time, the amount that you need here is not nearly as much. So
Rupture activity detected.
Man.
I
Okay.
recommend finding a safe place.
Okay, we'll find a safe place here in a second. So basically what I did is I gathered 5 million of these meteor hearts, and then I had our machines make a bunch of these turbines and batteries and heat hardening agent and the accumulators. And then these are pretty easy to get, so that's not such a big deal, especially when you're hunting for these. You do it during a rupture event, and you can easily get a couple hundred at a time if you really run around and just focus on collecting these. So anyway, did that, and then went down into a few caves as well to get a bunch of crystals, because you need the crystals in order to make these higher level quartz building materials and all that, which we're not going to really use right now. I just used it to build this mega structure here. So this is the large habitat. So right here, the large habitat requires 40 of these blue, whatever they're called. What are they called? Quartz building material. Yeah. So they're just quartz building materials. And then inside of this, it's really nothing in here but storage, because I have the storage, and we have large storage only with all the items that we need. So I have all of the items for taking care of making that go to level 5. And just to give you an idea, we have a ton of those. Actually, those are the wrong item. I was collecting the wrong item when I started. But I have a bunch of these, and then we have a bunch of these right here, and then a bunch of these, and then we have 2 boxes of these things, because it requires that many. And I don't even have enough in our own inventory, so we're going to have to make several trips to do it. And then we have a ton of the accumulators, and that's it. I think this box is empty. So I'll be able to upgrade this base to level 5 once we get our turrets down. So let's get through this rupture event, and then I'll start placing the turrets. And once I get something I like, then I'll come back and show you guys what I've placed down. But yep, I love this bigger habitat too. It's pretty cool. Alright guys, this is what I have come up with so far. I basically have a straight line of turrets. These are the auto feed turrets, and then some of you guys suggested that I put the storage containers behind them, just the small ones, and have those feed into here, because it would be quicker if these were fully stored on ammo, and then would feed directly into the turrets for a continuous, auto feed after these run out, because these do chew through ammunition like crazy, and much faster than the smaller turrets. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll probably add some smaller turrets around. We'll put these guys, where are they at? Right here. And I may place a few of these kind of off to the side over here, just to try to pluck some of the strays that are like maybe down lower, and attacking the base. I think that's kind of the idea. And yeah, I think we'll just see what this does and see how well it takes on this thing. So I need to finish hooking everything up over here as far as the rails go. And then I want to put this guy right here. I'll place that one right there. And then I might do another one right there. So yeah, and I do have some of these big base core amplifiers over here, so that this base cools down a lot faster. But once we upgrade to level 5, we won't have to worry about it. And yeah, so I think we'll do this a few times. I'll probably do like a main save right around this point. I think I've already done one earlier. I guess I need to kind of come back and reconfigure some stuff. So one other thing that I did also was I set an ammunition. I'm making some over here. So this machine is making all of our ammo close by, so that it will auto feed into those turrets up there, and I don't have to bring it from our base using a drone or anything like that. That way we can just run the level 3 rails up to that point up here. So I should be able to take these and just feed this right up into that little cross thing right there, if I can reach it. Can we get to that? Yeah, right there. There it goes. So I may make another storage container up there just to kind of double up the storage and have it a little closer, but I'll experiment with that here in a second. But anyway, just wanted to give you guys kind of little update on my thought process so far, and we'll see how this goes here in a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, in the middle of me setting some things up, I have some bugs like trying to. It's just one guy. What is he doing? Get off that. Okay.
Reloading.
Oh no. They're all like coming to my base and everything. Where are these bugs coming from? Okay, hang on guys. I gotta fix this. Oh my lord. I'm not really sure why we're getting so many. Maybe my base is just taken over the whole planet, and so we've just been exposed to these crazy bugs. Oh my gosh. Where is the infection? We gotta find the infection fast. Ah, don't kill me. For goodness sakes. Alright, there it is. Okay, so that kills them instantly. Man, what's gonna happen when we get to level 5, guys? Wow, okay, let's get back. I gotta get my base all fixed up. So I was trying to improve my ammo flow, so I was using the 5-rail multi-rails to deliver ammo even faster. So let me finish that up, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. All right, guys. Well, I have doubled up on all of our ammo production. What in the world? Why can I not? Oh, we have a Rupture event coming. Good lord. Basically, I have a bunch of ammo producing machines over there and sucking off all the ore over there, and that is sending a turbo stream of ammo into all of these storage units, and then also into these. So we haven't even begun to fill up the storage here. We're basically filling this up right now, and I had to deal with the crazy bug attack over there, which I don't know where these bug attacks are coming from. It's kind of crazy. I need to look out, make sure, maybe look on the map, make sure I don't have any other red things. That's so weird. I'm not really sure why we're ending up with so many bug attacks. But let's get through this Rupture event, and then we'll get all of our ammo fed, and then we should be able to run the upgrade event and see how these perform. So give me a little bit and I'll be right back. Well, shoot, we are under a base attack over here. I was needing to come back and get some more of these.
Nice.
So I needed more of these things to upgrade that base over there. So let's go over here and deal with this base attack. Kind of glad it didn't happen over there, because I'm not ready for it to pop over there. But let's see how these turrets and this defense system holds up with the new higher speed rails. I do not have storage over here. Oh my gosh, wow, they just all popped up. Man, but my turrets took them out pretty quick. They just all came out of the ground. Wow, that made quick work of that. So let's see how this goes. And I still, I think I've had one Goliath bug come, and I think it was during when my base was infected. I don't even think that it was during one of these alien attack things. So I don't really know what's up with that. Now this is a level 5 attack, so it looks like we have some bugs over there. And like I said, I have those turrets set up so that they kind of go after those first, and then these guys right here will start taking them out one by one as they get closer. But as you guys saw, the cloud like spawned it like moved closer to the base, and then they all just kind of came up right here.
Has become active,
so
and your base is a tasty morsel for the vermin.
Oh, that's a whole
Prepare for an attack. Protect the core.
That's a whole new line. I haven't heard that line before. But see, that cloud will move closer and closer, and then the bugs will spawn within it. So you guys can see it's actually getting closer and closer. So it kind of just depends on if it, yeah, see, they're already going after that turret, I think. Yeah. So sometimes the cloud will get really close, and then that's when we're in kind of deeper trouble. But it seems like, so far, we're holding up fairly decently. About to pick up that turret. I'm going to try not to interfere. And Just see how well our turrets hold up against these guys. Let's just see what happens here. This is the second wave. We're gonna leave those disabled right now because they're infected. That thing got infected over there. I don't think we've run out of ammo yet. What is that thing shooting at? Oh golly, dude, you're wasting all the ammo on just that dude right there that's hiding. Okay, well, it took it out.
Warning.
How much ammo does that thing have?
Activity detected.
Let's take a look. Now it is getting fed. Oh, it still has a decent amount. It's got enough for another wave. Oh wow, that wave spawned way over there. Uh-oh, it's going after that tower. It's getting close to that tower. That's not good. Alright, that's actually part of our base. Oh boy, okay. Wow, that's a whole different area. I'm looking for the Goliath bugs. Let's take a look over here. I'm actually surprised these are holding up as well as they are. They're like attacking that guy, that turret. Although I think it's out of ammo or it's already messed up. Huh. Weird. Okay. It's a little different behavior than before. But it seems like what I have going on over here is working pretty good. And that guy's getting kind of close. Hey, look at that. That worked out pretty good. Okay. Well, I have some hopes for what we got going on over there. And all that. So I'm not going to worry about disinfecting those things. They should kick online automatically. And then auto feed with the ammo. All right, cool. Let me get back over to the other base real quick, or other whatever we're doing over there. Oh no! Ouch. Okay, I think we are finally ready. All of the ammo has now loaded into each of the large turrets. So we have 1,200 rounds in this turret, and then we have another 1,200 here. And so we are good to go, I think. No more ammo is coming in. I have these turrets filled. I don't have all of them like completely full. We're going to leave the ones up front basically half empty basically, and then I'm going to leave these here. So this is our, like, I guess our blockade against any of the flinger bugs. Hopefully they won't be able to shoot through here, but I don't know, we'll have to see. I didn't see any flingers that came over and attacked our base a minute ago. I don't know why we didn't see any. That was kind of weird because we're at level 5 over there. So maybe I'm kind of thinking because the bugs were like kind of navigating towards actually where's our main core at? Yeah, our main core is right there. And then I have a secondary core that's kind of sharing part of the facility right there. It seemed like the bugs were actually heading towards this core. So maybe because that's a level 1, maybe that first round was not a level 5, that last round that we just, or invasion or whatever you want to call it, that came through. Maybe it was a level 1 invasion because it was coming after this core, because we have a bunch of cores near that area over there. So that's something to think about. Also, I have one that's way over there that is also level 1. So that could be something to consider with having so many cores around, like so many base cores around that monolith. There's a monolith kind of like deep in a hole over there. And so that's why I came over here, because this one's like in a crater, but it's easy to get to, and it's kind of like open area for the most part. Even though it's up on part of a cliff, it gave us a good amount of room to set up all of these turrets right there. So let's go ahead and activate this thing. I think I need to get the meteors and the ignitium or ignitium or whatever that stuff's called. So we're just going to grab that, and I think grab all of that. I think we need 270 or 80 of those, and then we need basically 600 of these. I think 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So that is all of those. And I'm going to do a quick save real quick before we do this. Okay, so we have saved, and now I'm going to hop up there on top of our giant hub thing, habitat thing, and kind of watch the show basically. So let's do this and insert all of those, and then insert all of those, and now we are ready. Let's get this thing going. Upgrade. Yes, we are all going to die. So let's do this. And it should activate that thing right there. Oh, get up the ladder. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to try not to help out and see how these things fare against all that. Warning. Here. Oh, man. Okay. They are coming. Oh, well, that worked out pretty good. Wave 1 done. Okay. Here comes wave 2. That was the fastest wave 1 I've ever seen. Alright, these are the guys that I'm worried about. Alright. Holy moly. Okay. Man, they can't even get out of the hole. That's wave 2. Wow. Okay. So, that is wave 3. Uh-oh, they're getting there. They're getting close. Okay. And... oh, is there a wave 4? Uh-oh. There's a wave 4. Oh, shoot. We got the... oh, 2 Goliaths. Oh, no. Holy... crackerjack, I cannot... believe that. What the heck? I mean,
Rupture activity
we didn't even get anything.
I recommend finding a safe place.
Oh, what? We have a rupture event coming? Of course we do. Give me the Goliath goopy stuff. I'll grab all that because that's worth $5 grand on this guy. Yeah, there's the other one. Yeah, if we look at these are $5 grand each on the data points. Wow, so we didn't even get a single bit of infection. Nothing happened at all. Not even, the bugs couldn't even barely get out of their hole over here. So that is huge. Okay. So I feel like this is a pretty good setup. It wasn't, I wouldn't say this would be like, compared to what I've seen a lot of people do, where they've like surround this thing in like a big circle and they put it real close. I kind of like learned from other people's mistakes, I would say, that I set these guys back a little further. I didn't put them up too high, and that allowed these guys to shoot at ground level and really take out all the bugs coming up over the hill in one fell swoop. So we didn't even go through that much ammunition on things. I mean, look at that. We're already full back on stuff. Let's see. So we were about probably maybe 600 rounds on each of these. So it looks like maybe close to 600 rounds on each one. That's about half of what they used. And you guys are right, putting the storage next to this really filled these things up like super fast. So that's pretty cool. That was really good. That turned out great. And yeah, that filled things up fast. Didn't have to worry about those guys at all. I feel like that was a pretty good success. I wasn't really expecting that. So, I don't know. Ooh, we better get inside. Let's get through this freaking Rupture event. Alright guys, well, Rupture event has come and gone, and I feel like that was a pretty good success of setting up some of these advanced auto-fed turrets and keeping them fed with ammo so we didn't run out. That was a good strategy with that, and I think we didn't even, let's see, use about half the ammo on these guys too. I only put 300 in these, so for this one I've had 900 in, I think. But I think these, let's see what these have in it right here. Yeah, about half the ammo on these right here. So pretty cool. Ended up, really tearing apart that wave pretty good. I did not realize there's going to be 4 waves. So that tells me that since we had a 3-wave thing over there, that was probably a level 1. And since it was so easy, that it was going after one of our other core base core things. And I think since this one is now level 5, we will start seeing level 5 with, I guess, double Goliath bugs coming too. So that was, I did not expect to see 2 of those come out, but they did not last long against these weapons, which was crazy because I would have thought, since they were armored, that they would have been able to get further into all of this or do like a slam attack and take out some of our turrets, but I guess they did not make it that far. So anyway, well, hey guys, I think I'm going to end the episode here, and you guys let me know your thoughts on the setup. If you've got any, suggestions or ideas on how I can improve things and what we can do, differently, maybe a different configuration. If you guys want me to try a different setup, I may try another run with setting with actually removing some of the turrets and just see what's the bare minimum that we need to take out all of the waves, and then that would give us an idea, about, I guess. Oh god, it's saving. Good lord, I hate when it does that. But yeah, give us an idea of just the minimal amount of turrets and defense system that we need to protect ourselves from these things. So that's pretty cool. Well, all right, guys. Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and make sure you can like and subscribe on the video. Hit that bell notification and hit that hype button as well. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks a lot.